intermission comes on through. You'll be playing Chopper on the Ash, so a little bit of more range, giving up some burst potentially here as the point will open.
This Ash is low-key nice, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, so the difference here between the poke
Kellen's Orisa is kind of powerful.
Composition, really looking at Chopper to try to get
I say Kellen is the most fearsome on Winston Ball. He's really good at dive. He's really good at dive.
Needs to continue to step up to this front line that Riker's holding down on the bridge. But look at, I mean, the dynamite.
Wait, Riker's falling really low. Lamparty forced from Squid. One look for an engage here.
There's just a lot of pressure onto the point from Rocket and kind of going back and forth with Sugar Free, but it's the extra damage though that Chopper's putting down on
the Kelly Queen is legendary.
They're being able to try and, you know, make a play for the point. You see, as soon as Sugar Free steps up, he's extremely low. The Orisa just
oh my crazy rock
damage as the poke extremely strong here for Timeless, and you're already going to have an Ant Matrix. It's going to be
okay. Sugar Bond is nanoed. Another lamp comes out of Squid. Not finding much with this, but maybe a point cap can come out of SSG.
Absolutely needs to continue.
Oh my god, window from Squid. No! AI.
Full wipe there of SSG. So Timeless does a nice job backing up.
How is the Rit saying 20 ads in support of Trimmer? GG, you are literally subbed. Your ass is not getting no ads.
SSG, they make the change already. They're gonna go with the Winston. So
low tier bait.
Get past this Sigma shield. You weren't able to kind of slowly, methodically do it on the Orisa. Now you're just gonna go full on dive against it.
You are increasing the pace significantly with this Winston, and you're really
wait. Okay, kill it on the Winston. Kill it on the Winston. This is looking very dangerous. But Timeless has a lot of ults here.
Very good, and Chopper as well.
Kellen getting really aggressive here. A lot of space coming out. Kellen might. Oh. Oh, not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Pocket Sugar Bond. The Seeker.
Try to hit them where it hurts. I mean, this looks like dominant hold already here, Matt. Timeless looking strong.
This is bad news for SSG, as Timeless is going to be able to move up here to the choke. Sound barrier available here for SSG.
Wait, Riker stuffing like crazy. Riker stuffing the backline like crazy. Oh my goodness.
It'll be the rally.
Wait, Sugar Bond?
By Lucamino, but Sugar Free's blade with that sound barrier. Gonna get at least Chopper off the rip. Let's see if they can actually kind of get that point.
Oh my goodness, beautiful. Beautiful.
So finally towards the end of this, I do wonder, Rose, if there's gonna be some adjustment here from Timeless.
Sugar Bond just waved at the camera. Everyone, wave back. Hi. Hi. Oh my god, you saw that?
So Lucamino makes a change here. They're gonna just bring in Lucio. I think they're gonna hold
my glorious king, even on the playing field, he's waving at his fans. Oh my goodness.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
What can't he do?
Still have just the shield presence here from the Sigma, and look at how far forward Spacestation takes this.
Oh my god, beautiful anti.
Matrix, but that anti from CJ is so cracked.
SSG finally finding their footing here. Oh, Kelly gets traded though. Honestly, it's good. He stayed primal, not too bad.
That was Sugar Free, and that was a very clean team fight win.
The anti was sick from CJ, and then also Kellen gets the benefit of the nano once he takes a ton of damage there from that Ant Matrix that comes around the corner.
He cares about his fans, unlike you. What are these ads, bro?
That gives a little bit of the firing.
Yeah, go ahead, watch his stream and tell me when you get ads.
Scoped, but sacrifices the damage, but through the Ant Matrix, right? You're picking some of that damage back up, so then you just have the attack speed. So gonna be very strong and bursty with that Ant Matrix, as that's gonna be a dynamite thrown in there for Chopper. Doesn't really get much of anything.
Okay, Timeless has no ults here. Kellen's gonna get aggressive with the primal.
Nice dive in there from Kellen. And look at that body.
Nice, clean.
Two players just kind of splits them off. Chopper not able to make it out with his life. So really nice dive in there from Kellen.
Nice.
Body block there with the
oh, Blitz gets traded. Entering last fight territory.
Separates that Ash off, and since the
start, both teams are coming up on a lot of ults.
They get up to 99 rows, and then it's all been SSG.
But I would be cautious if you're SSG. No ultimates at the ready for either of these teams.
Crazy bot thing up.
Step up too far, it's very possible that you just find yourself getting pushed back by some type of rotation of the gravitic flux into sound barrier. And so you see Spacestation very
Rocket getting on the point here.
Towards the back of point. Make Timeless come
I just wanna use your love tonight. Wait, Riker has a flux come out? Kellen's get hit? Blitz with the perfect beat.
Both teams with the
both teams coming up with DBS ults. Kellen dies! No! Wait, Sugar Bomb with the nano blade.
For Sugar Free, he's gonna have the nano
no.
as well. Sugar Free finds one. CJ with another.
Wait, Sugar Bar?
Difficult to cut down through the six.
Him. He's 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 him.
Rocket gets a blade there towards the very end. It would have been an overclock though from Seeker that does him in. As you end up using that sound barrier a little bit early.
Crazy bad things to get this up.
Don't have it towards the end to keep some of the players alive through the blade that comes through from Sugar Free. So although it's Timeless getting off to a good start there, Rose, it is Space Station battling back.
Space Station switch from Kellen over to the Winston was just perfect. The bubble placement that Kellen had to make sure that you were isolating a target.
Yeah, OW says like a new owl. Why are you not playing? I got my team got fucked over in stage 1, so I cannot play the entirety of stage 1.
Feeling that could come through from someone like Squid, that Baptiste just didn't quite have the range to be able to get through that bubble and.
Oh my beautiful nade!
Oh my god,
they're all naded!
Wait a minute.
A 3-player bio right off the rip there from CJ as Riker and Co try and walk out the doorway and they just get met there, and that is no way you can fight through that as Rocket will go over to Tracer here, but CJ kicking things off yet with another really strong bio. A bio resulted in a fight win in the previous round and now may end up giving time.
Wait, Rocket opting out on the Tracer here.
Yeah, and I mean, Kellen just gets even stronger when you're able to follow up on the lack of healing.
That's the next thing the 3 months. SSG with the first point cap.
Space Station also start to pivot to the back of the point towards the health pack, and look at how fast they're able to move with this Juno speed ring. But it's going to be on Rocket and Chopper to try to actually get a pick on the Space Station after Space Station are the ones they're going to capture.
Okay, switch POVs, man. Rocket got no cooldown. Switch POVs. Switch POVs.
The point first, right? And now Rocket trying to work his way back.
He has no cooldowns.
Another bio just connects with Lucamino.
Switch POVs.
And Timeless, it seems like
bro,
a really rough go here. Rose trying to either play for the back line. You know, CJ and Bliss doing a nice job protecting each other as you see Bliss here peeling for CJ, but they also have not been able to really punish anybody even by the objective. So nothing really working out here so far for Timeless in round number 2.
And they also have to deal with that nano.
It's just a murder. It's just a murder. It's just a murder.
Maybe you don't even need
Timeless fight back.
To shore up yet another team fight win. And so Space Station gets a hold on to that ult for the next one. Orbital Ray from Squid as well as a Pulse Bomb from Rocket. But you are on the back foot. How do you use these ultimates proactively when you can just get Primal Raged and Nanoed on Space Station?
It could also be pretty difficult as Hazard to get some of that high ground control, right? Obviously has a leap similar to Winston's, but not with the same versatility as Riker gonna use.
Oh my, CJ just always purpling them. Flashes of UV.
There, 3 players, Lucamino, Squid, and Chopper all hit. Kellen's gonna go off the back of that. Gets there.
Oh my, no.
Not gonna have those players anti.
The Juno.
Still just good enough chaos caused by.
It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's OVER. Over.
Bullied back to spawn is now outside of the first fight of this match.
Run me my next map. Actually, next up.
Oh my gosh, Squid even switches over to the Mercy just to res Chopper so that he can come back with that overclock and hopefully push back Space Station. But as Timeless move in, they're going to be walking right into a Nano Blade combo from CJ and Sugar Free.
Wait, B comes out? Wait, no. Wait, no. Wait, wow. Nano Ana is actually broken. Holy shit.
Actually a Nano there for CJ.
Bro.
Also gives the pulse bomb there, so you see how some of the perks impacting things. The blade swings from Sugar Free just finishes off one, but a nice overclock from Seeker as that is a fast first map for SSG.
Timeless looked really good until Kellen switched over to the Winston, and even on Sanctum, a map where I feel like Winston isn't played as often.
Fuck.
Typically seeing Sigma, Ramatra, Orisa, or some of those more stationary tank heroes. Winston comes in.
All right, pred up.
Perfect answer for Kellen to be able to control that territory.
Yeah, y'all call me a dickhead.
Momentum to capitalize on that second point as well for Village.
You know, I laugh a little bit, Rose, right? Because we talked to Zera and he was talking about how they beat down Timeless the other day and they can bounce back from it. And then we see him.
Yeah, I'm trying to run the ads right now.
SSG beat them down, you know, just kind of putting.
What do you mean we don't get hit by ads? You're subbed.
Man, I think you're gonna need to see Timeless makes some really big adjustments, and I think you called that out perfectly, right? Once Kellen went over this Winston and you started to dive, and in combination with CJ on the Ana, there was just no response. And I wonder how you kind of counter this here for Timeless, right? If you ban a Winston, you still leave the Ana out in the mix though, right? And then if you ban the Ana, it's still going to be, you can play the Kiri with the Winston, right? So it's a very difficult situation to play for. This is where you see the nano boost actually goes on to Secret. A few players with the overclock, but then also the nano now obviously going on to the Ana, negating some of the damage that comes through with the pulse bomb. And just like that, the NA special, we get Suravasa for map number 2.
Wait, what was banned the first map? What characters were banned in first map? Kiri was banned? Oh, I see.
A lot of teams seem to also favor just being able to go from control.
Ram Kiri?
Okay. But to answer your question, Matt, I feel like Kiriko was the answer. And the fact that it got banned out on that first map meant that you didn't have the Suzu to be able to cleanse off a lot of those anti-nades. And so CJ just had maximum impact and value. And it does go back to what you were saying, that you can ban Ana if you want. But I feel like CJ is going to be able to perform on a Kiriko as well. So I really don't know how much that ban actually impacts things.
Yeah, I'm curious where they decide to go with the ban for map number 2. I think they probably look at, like, you know, the Winston and the Ana in combination, right? Potentially getting rid of one of those. You know, Kellen's so good on that Winston. Like, if you can force them to play, Kellen's been playing a little bit more ball, but if you can force them to play something that aligns a little bit more with what Timeless is trying to do, right? Especially playing some of that Sigma there in that first.
What do you want me to say right now? We're in the match intermission. We already know the map. They're picking map bans. I'm letting the casters do their job.
How powerful the Ana can be, where CJ just landing bio after bio there. I mean, making it look easy.
Disgusting. Yeah, like 3-player antis, and they didn't stay purple for very long because Kellen was killing them. So I mean, it's just really beautiful stuff there. But as we look at
Team Liquid has
Spacestation is going to ban out the
fuck, bro. I'm actually talking too much. Hold on.
When Timeless bans Sombra here at the start, it probably is a go, you know, tell sign that, you know, there's going to be some type of ball play potentially there from Riker on the other side. So SSG gets rid of the ball. So now with the ball and the Sombra out of the mix on a too much.
Yes, but I've been nonstop talking for like the past 2 games.
Available here for SSG to play that Winston yet again.
Timeless banned Sombra and SSG banned ball.
Table here, a lot like what we saw in our first series, right? You get rid of that ball and the second map potentially go up 2-0. You're kind of sitting pretty the rest of the way as SSG looking to take that 2-0 commanding lead.
It is just still so interesting to see that the Wrecking Ball ban was matched by the Sombra. I feel like sometimes...
Does Riker play ball? Yeah, Riker is really good at ball. I'd say ball hazard Winston.
Not necessarily the two to counteract each other.
The villain WG thinks it's something.
So they both nailed it. Now there's a Wrecking Ball play on Suravasa.
Same maps every game? Yeah, it seems like everyone just rotates for the same maps.
Ana still in play, like we talked about, where obviously the absence of the Kiriko in map number 1 was pretty impactful, but we still.
I think Kellen is better at ball though.
Even with Kiri gone, you still probably would have ran like Lucio there. Like, you can't just kind of give up the speed, right? So there still would have been the opportunity. Maybe you play if you're on the receiving end of those bio grenades. Maybe you play Kiri Lucio, right? But interested to see what we have now that the ball is gone in combination with the Sombra for map number 2. For SSG, you can potentially play those Winston-based comps. Kellen has also been known to play some Diva, right? So everything kind of open for them. It's more of what are we going to see from Timeless?
I think you're so on it when it comes down to the option to be able to play something like Kiriko Lucio. Kiriko also with the perk.
Wait, does anyone know like the number one who's the number 1 team in EU right now?
Something like the Winston. Now, whether or not we actually see that, it does look like Timeless is hovering over some potentially interesting picks, but we still have a couple of extra seconds before
VP. Okay.
And in fact, it will just
VP by mile. I bet.
Base composition from Timeless.
Ending the Preds.
Juno and this Sojourn Genji.
And notice, even with the Kiri still in the game, Timeless not going to play it, and you're going to see the bios reign in yet again here from CJ. And you thought the bios were pretty good in the last one, right? Here against Maga, like that is one thing that really ruins Maga, especially when you don't have like you have the speed ring of Juno.
The ultimates, I heard the ultimates got not looking too good right now.
Available as like let's say like Lucio.
If Spacestation are on dive, it's just they free us whatever. They're really good at dive.
Yeah, CJ, yeah, with the bios that
I don't think Timeless has an answer for them.
You see it right there just off the start. That'll be SSG connecting with the point. That's going to be cardiac overdrive use here, Rose. So you're going to be able to come back and fight this if you're SSG.
Jackie Boy thinks it's up.
Man, they have to run out. The cardiac overdrive completely gone. So you have to play around this Maga cooldown. It's like one of the strongest cooldowns in the game. Probably up there.
Yeah, I think it's 11 months.
You have to get good value out of it.
But now it's going to be tough. Spacestation already have 30% of the points. CJ is very close to getting a nano. Secret does take a huge chunk of damage, but that's something that's easily staved off by CJ, and that's what's going to earn.
Oh my, Chopper!
But Chopper with a big pick on Sugar Free is going to have to be this nano boost investment, but it gets matched by this Squid or
not the Chop Shop.
So this space is not as easy to take from Spacestation as they would have liked, and that is actually going to be a team fight win for Timeless. Orbital pushes them back far enough.
I don't want to lose your love tonight.
It takes a while to develop, right? But they finally do get it. Even though the bio does connect onto Riker, it's just that orbital array, even with SSG.
I mean, I feel like Timeless comp might be better if they just have to be really careful about CJ's anti-nades. I think Space Station's win con is CJ's. Okay, never mind. Okay, Seeker.
Just deletes Chopper right off the rip.
Guy just absolutely just shit on him. Oh my god.
With a stomp, but it's the Ana right there with a bio grenade yet again. So just like that, it'll be
well. Okay, in the neutral, I think CJ's antis are the win con for their comp.
And SSG have some pretty good tools to hold onto this flashpoint as well. These flashpoints, I mean, this Maga comp is kind of slow. You talk about
like, yeah, yep, exactly what you said. The Maga comp is really slow.
This is last fight already, and Spacestation could hold them at the door with something like the Primal Rage. Or what if Sugar Free actually lands his pulse? Doesn't though, and that is a whiff and a miss.
Yeah,
okay, Kellen. Oh my god, that was actually a nasty ass shot. What the fuck? AI. Okay, Seeker.
Connecting with the Tracer, but it's going to be Seeker answering back on the other side of things. Riker hit with a purple. They absolutely need to keep this.
Oh, they're all low. They're all one. They're all one.
From Rocket, seeing what he can find, making a play for CJ just to swing onto the Yana. So it will be Timeless getting the point back here in OT.
Oh yeah, to be honest, that shot from Chopper was low-key mid. That shit was mid as fuck.
Yet again, Rose, you're gonna have both.
That shit was mid. That shit was mid. That shit was mid. That shit was mid.
Sound barrier as well, but they're gonna be playing into that orbital ray yet again. This time though, made even stronger with the.
Yeah, I think Winston's all have like the jump pack damage shit. That perk is way too broken.
Ultra difficult combination of ultimate.
When your boss watching too.
Because Riker doesn't even need to land a full team-wide cage. You just have to catch somebody.
Okay. Okay. Oh my god, Seeker killed Chopper again! Seeker is not letting Chopper read this series.
Look at how quickly this Winston and the rest of his team is getting demolished by the extra damage coming out from the orbital ray. So despite the fact that Spacestation get that early lead, Matt, it's Timeless that takes that flashpoint.
Timeless? But that Weekend song is actually stuck in my head.
And the sound barrier, like you mentioned, get much of anything of value. And then the nano as well, right? Used on a kill in here towards the end. You can probably keep turning it, keep fighting it. And they don't really get much value out of that either. So now we'll see Timeless. They take a flashpoint lead here, winning the first one. See if they're able to hold this. They're doing a nice job keeping Riker alive. And Riker, even when he gets hit with those bios, doing a nice job getting out of harm's way, preventing SSG from finishing off those potential kills here. Is Riker and Co. Looks like they're going to take a little bit of an outside angle.
Okay, Seeker pops the ult.
Use that Maga charge. They're just going to Kellen on the back line.
Kellen got a prime going in on Chopper right now.
Oh my goodness, Kellen. Absolutely.
Ew, I'm telling you, that shit does so much damage, bro. Wait, he going back in?
Kellen does try
he a
to save his
demon.
life, but I feel like with all of that extra healing follow-up too, you just send Lucamino over the edge to get the reset, and Spacestation off the back of a Primal Rage.
Tonight.
Yeah, when Kellen dives
he
on
aura farmed it.
Primal, we actually saw Riker uses the charge of the Maga to try and like almost meet the Winston in the back line, like land the slam there.
I didn't wanna lose your love tonight.
Through that, so SSG with an early point take here, and then also now Rose, they're above.
Lenny's on Tracer because I think Tracer's better here.
To take this one.
What? We get nothing out of that? We really get nothing out of that anti?
Pop the rally just yet.
Ooh, the rally could be really nice to have.
Timeless is so split. They should lose this. They're so split. They have no heals.
Careful about trying to take these fights in a small room, but they lose Rocket before they can
hit that pulse. Hit that pulse. Go. We don't even need it. We don't even need it.
Here for Space Station, and still pushing them back with these purples. That's another flashpoint for them. Nobody can go in and actually get the touch. That is going to be Space Station tying up this.
Drink the cola, then this up.
Still have ultimates to use heading to the next flashpoint.
Yeah, and with the way that SSG.
I don't know how old Lumino is.
Rose, I think you got to be really careful here if you're timeless. That's going to be layering.
Okay, what?
I feel like
How?
what?
What?
SSG just kind of like lose this fight. Who really cares, right? The point is still not going to be.
What is happening? Hello?
So seconds. Timeless ends up layering both support ultimates on top of each other, so it's going to be Timeless picking up some kills here.
Timeless.
I think in the long run, though, this kind of works out for SSG. You come back with both.
Even when he misses it, he makes it a splash. Splash.
Rally plus Aurora Ray on top of each other. I feel like even with Timeless getting control of this first, it sets up.
Wait, Sugar Ball going for the touch here. Oh my.
They may not even get it first, right? Sugar
Okay, Chopper
actually gets a touch.
Yeah, I mean, this is just absolute chaos. The cage is able to lock down Kellen, but because you have the prime,
that cage is literally insta broke. Holy shit.
Pick, and the nano investment from CJ as well. Space Station still has
Okay, Seeker pops. Oh, dude, they're always purple. Oh my god.
So Seeker, pop the overclock. Mauga is so.
I wonder if Timeless will stay. We'll keep the combo or swap.
And you were totally right, Matt. Space Station gets first control of this actual flashpoint. And I also want to call out with
nice stagger.
Support ults that Timeless had invested. They had invested the blade too.
CJ is actually hitting every nade. The comp is kind of really like.
Is awful. Like,
yeah. Okay. Timeless is swapping.
So bad.
Well, you use those ultimates, and there's still 20 seconds before the point even opens up, right? So,
I just wanna lose your love tonight.
Right? So you'll try and manage this a little bit. But then for SSG, right, it's another bio from CJ, and then Kellen just sits in basically the choke with a bubble, right, just separating some of those players off. They're also hit with a nano. It's going to be a fast push.
It's over. It's over. It's over. It's OVER. It's over.
This is sound barrier.
Timeless can't compete.
Who gets two? They'll finish off Chopper here, as this looks like a second flashpoint here for SSG.
Timeless, we're starting to look really good at the first part of this map, but it's coming up big for
yeah, Wexy, these are $3.
As they
Wexy donated $3. Why are you on the sideline again? I thought you were the main character for 2025.
My team got fucked over, so I couldn't compete in stage 1.
Just to give Timeless a fighting chance, and as the orbital ray gets layered on top of it again as that rally expires, Timeless have to win out the fight here. Space Station is so smart. They go for the disengage. Unfortunately, Seeker gets caught while trying to escape, and Timeless finally get a little bit of progress down on this flashpoint.
They try and just kite to potentially.
I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
With their nano boost.
In stage 1, that means stage 2.
So
I mean, hopefully, bro. I miss competing. Drink the cola things to give this up.
Or Seeker here, an opportunity to close this one out. It'll actually be Seeker getting the benefits of it because he's got the overclock and he's looking to do some damage. I mean, Seeker generally, even with just the overclock, not a nano, a very difficult player to deal with, and just slides into the back line. That's both supports. Riker with a prime.
Oh my.
End up deciding
Well, how does that not kill him? What?
So could get quite
come on, Sugar Mom. Easy.
It's going to be Sugar Free though, chasing down the Tracer. All but Timeless as we'll see.
I saw Winston's actually so good with the new perks. Like, I'm not even kidding. These new perks make him feel so good.
Lucamino here on the Lucio as well. He'll be able to get a touch. They're just trying to cycle in. A nice boot back there from Bliss, though, onto the Lucio, as that's going to force one player to just jump out onto the point.
Yeah, it's over.
A little bit too late, and that's going to be SSG.
How'd your team get fucked over? I mean, it was a whole bunch of shit. It was like,
Riker was doing such a good job of juggling that point as well.
The third org shit just got fucked over. Like, the third org spot, like, so we just waited like a really long time, and then like the deadline came, and then that's when we found out. No.
Haven't found a good name for that yet, but we only need one more flashpoint.
Flashpoint.
Point map. Flashpoint map point. Map.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now, so you'll actually have a on it in play here for timeless, right? So now you just started.
No, on SSG, I'm just a co-streamer,
so impactful, right? CJ
content creator.
Those bios, see if you can kind of return them in the opposite end. As,
no matter what, I can't compete in stage 1.
Hit with a bio, it's going to be a sound barrier in response here from Spacestation Gaming as the overclock comes through here from Chopper, putting down some pretty good.
Is it very low? I think that's the. I think that's just the Overwatch stream. No, let me check YouTube. Let me see if it's better on YouTube.
Space here from Riker.
Okay.
On the corner, Kellen hit with a bio yet again. So.
Yeah, it's a lot better on YouTube. Hold on, let's watch on YouTube.
Some pretty good damage as Riker gets a nano. A nice boot back there though from Bliss, trying to deny some space here.
This is HD. What?
Bio yet again. So Squid on the Ana starting to pay off a little bit, but they do.
Sugar one?
Riker first, you lose Lucamino as eventually it seems like SSG probably will get control here. Yep, another kill goes down there as Chopper, Squid do fall. So it's going to be.
Are you hoping to compete in stage 2?
Timeless gets it at the start here.
I mean, whatever happens.
But it's going to be Spacestation taking the lead.
It's crazy that Timeless doesn't seem to be capitalizing on value from these ultimates. Like Nano Boost, the Overclock, both invested into that last fight, and they were already playing from behind because Spacestation had capped the flashpoint under their noses.
Yeah, how far am I behind?
And now Timeless, they've got the sound barrier, but Squid gets taken out.
Yo, how far am I behind? Yo, slow it down. Okay.
Yeah, you can up the pace here, right? You can push the tempo and like as they're coming off a spawn. Yep, final fight. You can give a nano here over to Kellen or Seeker yet.
Are you hoping to compete? Yeah, I do miss competing 100%. But I also really enjoy co-streaming. I'm enjoying co-streaming way more than I thought. Oh my Seeker! What the rocket? Game 2-0. Oh, it's just 3-0 Overwatch again. We thought it was gonna be a good game. It's just 3-0 Overwatch again.
To take this one, it's gonna be Riker using a primal here.
Wait, Riker? Riker is
for Timeless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Space Station Gaming just kind of asserting their dominance over our first 2 maps.
Wrecking Ball and Sombra might have been off the table,
but
that's not the raid boss. It is the Winston on a combo from the Space Station squad that is providing to be a huge task.
Are we going to see a 3-0 again today?
And they don't have a whole lot of time to actually do that, Matt.
Oh.
They're down 2-0.
And we are on the, like, this would be such a shock, right? This is your top 4. They all have the same record. We're coming into today. These games are going to be so back and forth. Everybody, I know, even at looking at the schedule even weeks ago, was like, oh man, the final day of NA is going to be crazy. We're on the verge of 2 lightning fast 3-0s. Yeah, just kind of.
Yo, thanks for the gift up.
Frankly, where I don't think anybody
never doubted SSG.
SSG
boy,
flat out awesome.
I see you right now. Why you trying not to laugh? I see you right now. What? Look at this. Look at this!
Railgun shot kill before Timeless move in, or you're seeing just
Apple's thanks to the sub and Hippo Girl
is able to follow up on.
Hypo Girl.
He's like, I don't really care.
Thanks to the sub.
We've won the map. Like, it's just so good. And take a look at the stats as well. These don't lie.
No.
What a dominant performance from Space Station.
Did you see this? Let me see.
Flat out queen across the board, right? Timeless did get some percentage. I know on.
No, I'm sorry.
All of them, right? They won the first one.
If you thought the 2 Ajaxes were bad from Vega, he didn't pick perks in overtime when you spawn in with them. Hashtag Vega moment.
Point. And we're gonna go to Esperanca.
Yeah.
Rapid fire and shotgun and maps off. If SSG wins, Nightmare's second.
Yo.
We could actually just see a run back of today. Right?
Yeah, true.
Like if you're SSG, like why pick Team Liquid when you just 3-0'd Timeless? And then if you're
we can't keep defending him.
Okay, we'll play
That's
Liquid
fine.
again, right? We just
We can't keep defending him.
You're in
Wait, isn't Danny Team Liquid? Wait, whoa, let your player breathe, Danny. Oh my God, yo, that's your player, bro.
Games end up being 3-0s for their respective teams. How they would bounce back next week.
It's still a lot of time. Yeah, there's still.
Wait, what is this?
Now in playoffs, I think teams can do a lot.
What? Whoa.
They're still trying to figure out how perks are impacting this high level of competitive play.
Whoa, that haircut was a little ass. Whoa. Whoa, I did not think that haircut was that bad.
Do you think they try to go for a ban of either?
Whoa, I did not think it was that bad.
I mean, you would think.
Whoa, I did not think it was that bad. Whoa.
A little bit of your own there.
Yo, I did not think it was that bad.
It's not something like you're getting as much value off of as SSG is, right? I mean, CJ's just been flat out on fire with the bios throughout the day. So The Ana ban makes a ton of sense, and we do see it.
Yo, Aiden thinks it's 12 months.
I mean, he thinks, yeah, let it
1
go.
year.
I thought after
No
that
jokes.
ball,
You're streaming a huge help in a stressful years. Thank you, go. No problem, bro. Thank you thank you so much for watching, bro. I appreciate it a lot. I'm glad I can help.
Map number 1, but Kiri available there, and nobody even kind of.
Time this one, Esperanza. What have we learned, ladies and gentlemen? Esperanza is the best map for SSG.
Yeah, but we did see Squid actually switch off of the Juno and go to the Ana towards the end of that last map. So maybe you are trying to match the tempo a little bit better. But it felt like Timeless playing behind the 8-ball, even after they made those swaps, just couldn't quite keep up with the ultimate rotations that Spacestation had already set. And as we
SSG banned Sombra and Timeless banned. Oh, I mean, it's over. We're gonna see a ball mirror. We're gonna see a ball mirror.
Play Kellen on the Winston, but then do you actually want to play Kellen on the Wrecking Ball?
No reason thinking in 6 months.
Just ban Sombra.
Yeah, exactly. So the SSG.
We are going to be seeing a ball mirror.
Once by either team, and then Timeless. Yeah, Timeless. They get rid of the Winston, right? Where we've actually seen Kellen play Winston really well through the first 2 maps. They run the Winston against Maga. They've run it just about all the time here so far. Really, it's kind of been. I know.
Does Timeless have a better chance in the ball mirror?
Then
I don't think Timeless has a better chance in the ball mirror in the sense. I think SSG just have the upper hand, honestly.
Diva here, potentially Hazard. So
why is Cal saying go Timeless go? You know my boss is here, right, dickhead? Go ahead and fix that message.
Well, let's see what both of these teams decide to do. It could be the final map of the first stage of OWCS groups. And so let's see if we can actually either have Spacestation win this 3-0 or Timeless can finally come back in the series. It's going to be close.
For a final day, right, where you have all your top 4 playing, it would kind of go out with a little bit of a whimper here with 2 quick
whimper.
As,
what?
Looking for Timeless to put together a potential comeback here in this series, but obviously so much.
All right, closing present 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing prize.
Just to remind you guys what is on the line.
Stevie, what's up?
SSG wins Nightmares at first seed.
I mean, Riker's good on Hazard, but I feel like they don't really have an answer to the ball comp.
Nightmare's the first seed, right? So Nightmare rooting their hearts out.
Okay, Seeker on the far here. Flashes of yesterday.
Thus far,
wait, am I on the wrong stream? Yeah, I am.
This is really behind the 8-ball here.
Well, as we see them meet each other in the middle, we've got Kellen on the Wrecking Ball.
CBO thanks to give the sub, and thanks to 7 months.
Come through today, and Timeless decide to try to beat them to the punch with this Hazard. Tracer, Sojourn versus this Farah from Seeker.
Oh, AI.
Tyrion play as well now to combat the Ana, right? So CJ behind this Wrecking Ball setup will be running the Ana here. Is Timeless.
That shit fake. That shit fake.
Right? We're tired of getting hit with those bios constantly. So, that will actually see SSG play the ball comp. I like the Farah. We've seen the Farah in APAC a lot. And I think with the ability to move with the barrage and in combination with the nano, just kind of filthy.
Mr. P saying it's up.
A lot in EMEA as well. Just a more recent pick with those perks, as you were saying. But I think even just taking a look at how Seeker can impact this.
That's a crazy nade. Wait, how is Riker here?
Rockets being enough to follow
what?
up a lot of these antis and look at those directs
what?
onto a sleepy Riker.
Yeah, if SSG win, they'll be seed number 1.
This progress.
But not a lot of gained here by Timeless, right? Only 25 meters, not a significant amount gained. Lucamino here hit with a bio. It doesn't look like they have a cleanse up, but they're able to keep that Lucio alive.
Bro, Loki, I didn't buy an Overwatch League ball skin, bro. Fuck.
Of the tank as that main difference, like you mentioned earlier, right? Having that Farah in the mix. The Farah is going to be able to put down some significant damage, though, at range. They have to do a good
You can, well, Loki can, but wait.
You see Riker here as well.
How is Riker always by himself? Like, how the fuck is he here, bro?
They're going to have to try to keep him up at range.
Ew.
Have a lot of healing from
the Seeker Pharaoh?
Nano boost onto the Farah, quick kill onto Lucamino. He was getting
Did Rocket just try pulsing him? Boy, slow down. Boy, slow down.
Gets both DPS. That's good enough, right? Even if you end up giving up your life in the long run, you'll take that.
strafe through the window. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like that's just the power. That barrage was even ready before we actually saw the nano from
Yeah, like I said, I mean,
oh, maybe nano boost here.
picking this map against SSG, what are they doing?
The patience from Seeker to just wait until he looked like primary enemy.
Like I said, how would you like? You see what I mean? Like, how was Riker always by himself? No, okay, yeah, yeah. No, he playing a different game.
Anti in his sleep just dies there, and this is going to be even more progress for Space Station.
How is Chopper always killing Sugar Bond? Like, no.
Essentially trying to like deter them from coming around the corner. You also see as on Riker coming back off the spawn really fast. CJ running that groggy perk, so every time that sleep comes down onto Riker, he's gonna lose.
Wait, how do they know what perks they running? What?
Really just kind of move it all, right? It's pretty nasty slow, and if you've been hit with it by somebody at home, you know how impactful it is.
He chopping him up. Let me know. Yeah, go ahead, stick to 7 TV at most, man.
Off to a great start, trying to lock down that #1 seed in North America.
They're getting closer and closer to it. Chopper trying to get Timeless back into things with this overclock and the sound.
I mean, nice peel, but he's just dead. He's just dead. Yeah.
But Chopper still gets taken out.
It's over. It's over. Just get him out. Get these bums out.
To take down that big boss in the Sojourn.
Bye bye.
Now it's just clean up.
Bye bye.
More meterage here from Space Station as somebody moves that push bot back over to the Space Station side of the map.
I think we're gonna go from bad to worse here.
Bye bye.
For Timeless, you're gonna have a nano boost available potentially for that Pharah yet again. The bot not going to stop here, right? The checkpoint going to keep on rolling. And Kellen's got that minefield, right? So you can potentially like drop that up on the high ground, right? Dislodge some of these players from this position. No Kitsune Rush available here for Timeless, right? You could potentially use that minefield while inside of the.
Who's the one SG lost? SG lost to Liquid. Kellen, rub your balls and what? Cowgirls moving this up. Bro, I'm telling you, Riker. No, it's pissing me off. Why is he always by himself here?
Cannot move at all. You deal with that ball so fast, and now the push.
What is he doing?
No, the coordination from Space Station Gaming has been perfect. Even though Seeker does get eliminated here, he's able to come back with the boosters, just go over the high ground, still has that damage at range. Rocket can't even pick up that final blow onto Bliss either, so he gets out with his life as Riker gets left once again.
Was that Lenny's post bomb? Was that Lenny's post bomb? Nah, I think that was Rocket's.
Safe defensively, as Seeker unleashes the barrage, that's going to be a pick onto Squid and Lucamino Chopper to follow.
Was that Lenny's?
Kills for Space Station.
Yeah, let's just say that was Rockets. Yeah, let's just say that was Rockets.
A little bit further in that fight, they do bring that bot over that midpoint, so at least they've shut off the forward spawns for Space Station, and maybe they get a little bit of progress as Rocket had stolen that bot away.
I don't think they can be.
Nah, it's my fan. It's like hot as hell in my room.
The game right now. I actually think that Timeless.
My bad, y'all.
This checkpoint, you can
I'm still a little sick, so try bearing with me.
SSG fight in a spot where they may not want it. I wonder, do you nano the Pharah even without the barrage? It looks like potentially that's what CJ's covering here. Yeah, it looks like gonna get a heal up here onto Kellen, and then you're gonna decide.
Wait, Nano Pharaoh?
That's gonna be the nano on.
Nano Pharaoh?
Stick from Rocket to CJ though. At least he got the nano off on Seeker at just the nick of time before his life was taken there. But Space Station, it's still a 3v3. There's still a lot of fight left in Timeless as Space Station decide better of trying to stick in this fight. Kellen also just kind of playing a little bit of fancy footwork here, but now that Bliss has been picked off and you don't have that sound barrier available, I think this is also the time that Kellen needs to get out of here so they can get the full reset.
Oh, live.
With Sugar Free there, and they're actually trying to put some pressure onto the Timeless back line, and you see actually Riker just kind of roll back.
I feel like the FAR is so much better. I mean, I don't know. I think the FAR is better than Soj. Soj, I feel like it gives the ball comp like a target to dive. With FAR comp, it's kind of really hard. You just kind of just bait your honor.
Not going to be checkpoint just yet. They do get Kellen though.
I didn't see that.
Huge pickoff, right? Kellen would have been the one who contested this spot for a very long time. Now they're going to be forced to put the tracer on it. So, pretty good start here for Timeless if they want to tie this one up.
I think that's going to be checkpoint. Nobody can come in and touch because Kellen.
Nah. It's not going to be close. It's not going to be close. This next fight, like we got somebody else. Come on, stop.
Look at their ults.
No.
Chopper going to land the railgun onto one. Now it'll be a sound barrier that comes on through. It's going to be
oh my god. Okay, so run.
Just still finding targets all throughout. It'll just be one support alive here for SSG. As the bot is not crossed over that line, Rose, it is still a SSG lead right now. Now it does. So
wait a second.
Very small lead here.
Riker, keep doing what you was doing before, bro. Riker, keep doing what you doing before. Riker, no.
Below 3 minutes, they do
keep rolling into him, bro. Stop.
To hold on to their DLive. So I mean, you see, it is such a small lead. With now SSG getting control of this bot, moving it back into timeless territory, and taking a look. There's not really a ton available. See if Seeker can make
no on anymore. I don't know. I mean,
you don't have a nano, but you do have the ability to like Suzu, right? You can Suzu that far as they're using the barrage to give that brief moment of invulnerability, which could be massive.
I like this.
Wait, Kellen's one? No, don't kill him.
As well as Kellen is in desperate need of some healing and attention.
Okay.
Kellen gets a little bit healthier, but as you see Riker trying to dive into Seeker, Seeker doesn't have a chance to let leash that barrage. And so Timeless with this right over the midpoint, if they can get another pick here, it does send that push bot back into their favor. And because of how long these Wrecking Ball setups take, Matt, we're looking at a minute and a half left in time.
Okay, Seeker has barrage. Looking for a Suzu barrage.
SSG was trying to stay there and just kind of occupy this space.
Wait.
Right? They don't want them to go further deep into their territory. Is actually
okay. Worth.
The barrage there. They used to try just to kill Riker, and Seeker doesn't get him, but Sugarfree's able to finish him off. So you still have your ball wide.
Don't pulse bomb him. Don't pulse bomb him. Don't pulse bomb him.
Doing that, yeah, because you're gonna see a switch, right? When you don't have that on in the mix to combo that.
That's a good trade. That was a good trade. They lost their ball, and then Seeker comes back on the soldier. It was good. It was good. Good trade.
Even if you can maybe use like a Suzu or something.
I was gonna say, I was thinking Pharaoh might be a bit hard without Ana, because like the healing, you might not get a lot of healing from Kiri.
With the damage here for SSG as we go below a minute.
It'll be nice to have the disruptor shots for some of these flanks that Rocket and Riker will like to take as well. And now Seeker can also match like for like with potentially a pick from a charged railgun shot. But 40 seconds left. Spacestation Gaming have to win 2 fights.
Okay, Sugarbomb has a pulse bomb. Rocket has a pulse bomb. Battle of the Kings right now.
But they have a lot of ults to do it. Right now is going to be CJ letting down this Kitsune rush. Squid can't match it just yet, but if this fight extends long enough, then Squid will be able to lay down the later.
Oh no! Stop!
And in fact, maybe
okay, CJ, good trade.
Because Riker and Rocket, they're on it right now.
AI, complete AI. No, how does Timeless have 4 ults?
Another map.
Well, the biggest thing is they do get rid of Bliss before he's actually able to get use of the.
Okay, mine's from Kellen.
Right? So you get rid of
mine's from Kellen.
Of SSG, eliminating that big Lucio ult that could potentially come through. So it'll be Sugarfree there just to get a touch. SSG, this is a fight that's really weird, Rose, right? You don't exactly want to fight into this high ground, but with obviously the time in the game, they're going to be forced into it there. Is Kellen not able to get the minefield off there? So a huge whip there from the Wrecking Ball on Space Station Gaming, not able to get that ultimate off there up on the high ground. This will be a sound barrier just trying to keep all the players of SSG alive for as long as possible. Overtime ticking down, and Timeless gets a map win.
No, stop laughing. So basically, what happened was Kellen was trying to boost him off high ground because high ground was a very high ground was very dangerous there. If he boosts him off high ground, they win the game there. He boosts him off high ground and then he mines them.
Fire there from Timeless denying that opportunity, and we go to a map 4. So maybe everybody else included.
No!
About this potentially being a 3-0.
Potentially though,
It
but
is 5 maps.
I mean, Timeless is though gonna have to win it the rest of the way, right? On SSG comfort picks, right? SSG gonna get the maps, and they're
just kill me. Just kill me.
It would be pretty awesome though, with this much playing Winston, like you mentioned on D. So both teams are actually playing Ash here. So
okay, both teams on Ash actually.
Yeah, he's gonna switch. So gonna decide to match the Winston here. Is actually for the first time really. We saw it in the last map, but rarely we're actually gonna see a mirror matchup.
Well,
wait.
You're saying
Oh.
I definitely favor the Winston here versus something like the Wrecking Ball. So I think it's very smart that we do see Riker actually lean into this Winston pick instead. And it is a full
Okay, surprised we see. Oh, Widow got banned. Wait, Riker?
Not exactly viable here.
Seeker?
6 sleep there by CJ as does not have the bio.
Don't let that fraud live. Don't let that fraud live.
Can't really play the
Don't let that fraud live.
Like we talked about a little bit earlier. He has mobility, but it's more like lateral. It's not as much vertical, right? Where you can't exactly kind of access these roofs with the hazard as easily as you can with, like, let's say a Diva or a Winston, right? Where you need to probably play one of those two here on this map.
You can see how they're popcorning off of these buildings as
Yeah,
well.
gap.
To actually try to contest the cart, and then you see Kellen pop right back up to control that building space. Riker actually had to meet him there because ideally, if you're timeless, you are taking over that high ground or even bullying Seeker off of the sight line here, and that's why Riker is looking in his direction. But the coach gun away and that
big nade.
rotation, Seeker now gets a different sight
Luke
line.
Mito caught jaywalking.
Advantageous. And he can
Rose,
also walk back
Seeker
here.
is just dominating the high ground right now. They actually
No cap.
use a nano onto
Seeker is 50% ahead of Bob.
Open up a little bit of the map. It'll be a nano here thrown onto Kellen as he's in the back line there, putting pressure onto Chopper and Lugamia. You see Kellen
And 4-5-4-3 things up.
They're not able to move up and try to get any damage down, but Seeker's just been dominant up there on the high ground. You see already with a Bob, a Chopper. You know,
Oh my, Chopper just cannot breathe.
over the 50% line, as this has been a really dominant defense from SSG.
Wait, what?
Although that may turn it, Rocket with the pulse bomb connects with 2, as that's going to at least allow Timeless to get out of the spawn.
What?
Open things up, maybe get that payload through this underpass.
I don't know about that though, because Kellen is still alive with the Primal Rage. And so if he wants to contest this cart, he certainly has the staying power to do that. But you are hoping that Bliss can come back just at least in range to be able to give over those health packs.
I
And while the
promise
payload does go under
you.
this archway, Space
Where's
Station,
Riker going?
you know, they got their work cut out for them. They have the Rally and the Primal Rage, but Space Station are packing basically 5 ults.
You're going to give up some space.
Oh, Sugar Bar, no.
That's the right thing to do, and then now you can kind of take this back. As
Kellen Primal?
he's constantly, Kellen just putting himself right in the face of Chopper in the back line.
Okay, forcing out Rally and living, that's good.
Popping the Rally, it's going to be Squid actually connecting with the bio on a Kellen. So that's going to
Seeker Bob comes out? No. Luke Mito gets caught out, jaywalking again. Bob comes out from Chopper. Okay, both teams are trading right now. I don't know who's gonna win. Wow, crazy Primal. Okay. They didn't really get card progress though. I think SSG get one more fight.
The Chopper ends up throwing the Bob in there to protect towards the end.
I think SSG actually ended up getting one more fight because they didn't move the card.
Nice bio there from Squid, long range, gonna connect. Just top them up a little bit, as maybe we get a.
Oh, maybe not. I think they give.
Here, it's gonna be Sugar Free, probably the one who would have to do it. Not gonna make it there in time. They opt to play for high ground, so not pretty there for Timeless. You know, they get it with about 30 seconds left, but they do get that first checkpoint.
First checkpoint at least is going to make
Who's doing the giveaway? Me.
things up. I love the Riker positioning just to be in the sight lines of Squid to get that healing.
5,000 ads. I literally ran this so you don't get them mid game.
Squid and CJ both have these.
You're literally subbed. You're literally subbed.
As we see that going onto Riker already, but a great ante onto Riker is going to make this contest just a little bit more difficult and negates a lot of that value that the Nano Boost could have provided. Now it's CJ's turn. CJ is free and clear.
You're literally subbed. Whatever, I'm done.
Nano doesn't really get much of anything.
Oh.
Timeless, right? Nice sleep there by Squid. The bio as well.
Oh, Riker's dead.
So playing some pretty good defense, but you know, the supports that get pushed so far.
Dude, that right click shit is so good. The right click Tesla cannon where it like zaps everybody, that shit is so good.
Nano boost that goes on to Kellen, the space
Station is literally subbed, talking about 20 ads.
Riker, which stops any type of push that Timeless would have kept going.
Now Timeless have sub 2 minutes to try to get this payload to that second objective and extend their life in this map. As Space Station now looking at Sugar Free, jockeying around this payload, hunting for a target to attach this pulse bomb to.
Wait, Sugar Bomb? Ew! Oh. AI.
Doesn't even throw out the pulse bomb, just gets a raw pick onto Lucamino with the help of Seeker's dynamite, and Kellen cleans up the rest. Now Timeless have to go back and think again, and now Matt, minute and a half left.
They kill Lucamino so fast as Sugar Free actually throws the pulse bomb out, right? But it's not even needed. The ticking dynamite from Seeker up there on the high ground onto the brick, and then just a little bit of damage there from Sugar Free finishes him off.
Is Hazard getting played out? Yeah, Hazard getting played. Hazard was played in the earlier maps.
Dorado just kind of dominating the high ground. So we'll see a Bob in play potentially as Seeker.
Okay, Seeker has a Bob. Bob when they cross, maybe?
I mean, just it makes it so difficult for the Ash, right? Doesn't he? The Ana doesn't even.
He don't even need it. He don't even need it.
That's actually a dynamite that lands
Oh.
onto Chopper in Squid
Wait.
there.
Wait,
Lucamino
Rocket?
as well is gone. So another fight win here for Space Station Gaming, as they've, you know, even at the first point, Rose,
I think CJ dying there is a little bad.
Rocket
Rocket hitting these pulses.
And it's gonna be hard because Seeker still has that Bob, and so even though
it's gonna be hard for Timeless.
got this Primal Rage, the Rally, the Nano, Space Station have the same ults plus the Bob. And so with this high ground control that's getting contested by Riker, you got 18 seconds left. You are going to have to pay for the payload at some point. And with that nano boost onto Kellen, CJ protects himself.
Wait, Chopper's alone. Chopper's alone. Chopper's dead. Wait, never mind.
Chance to actually respond with this rally as Kellen jumps after that backline. But you now have to play in overtime.
Okay, Nano Winston comes out.
Control the high ground, and they don't even touch the card because they were so focused on the high ground. Matt, what? No way.
It looks like
Everybody
Rocket was maybe there, but they get so kind of wound up like going after that high ground, and potentially the Tracer not in to get a touch. Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication there, but that is a brutal way to potentially lose there, Rose. That is where the payload will stop on Timeless's offense. Oh man, I'd love to see a replay of the payload there.
That's a real
possible,
C9. That was an actual real C9.
Yeah, I mean,
Space Station Gaming weren't even touching the card.
He trying to gas it up. 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 Boy, slow down.
I would try and defend it, but that one looked pretty bad. That one looked
That was an
bad.
egregious C9.
That's where the golden box of victory is. So let's take a look at this here. So you can see they actually use the nano on a right up there on the high ground. Yeah, and so Rocket looks like he's actually battling Sugar Free there on the bottom right of the screen, and he looks like he's quite weak. So maybe actually it looked like he was inside the room with a health pack. So maybe potentially he's in there fighting him and just kind of gets like stuck at the doorway, right? Maybe a little bit.
So tell me how Sugar Braun got clamps on Rocket, and that's why he forced the C9. That's insider information. That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Tracer is small.
Yep.
What kind of body block?
I'm not breathing the mic. It's my fan.
Very small, but
Oh my god. I'm gonna just move my fan.
body block as well. Potentially, look, I'm trying to help. Trying to help Timeless out here. Trying to help Timeless out here. Yeah, we're close. They were
You're
close.
reaching.
I might be reaching a little bit. But Timeless, I mean, after that, I mean, now you gotta play defense, right? I know
And with mental damage.
SSG, the vibes are high here coming after their defensive set.
How is Riker sleeping?
Sleep there off the rip there on a Riker. Gonna have to use the leap and the bubble right away just to get to the high ground for safety. And now that is a nice bio in response from Squid. Connects with
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Attack Dorado is so hard. Hopefully SSG got this.
That's a really big nano
Nice nade.
through, but the anti is even better from CJ as it puts that pressure onto Lucamino to have to go get a health pack. Squid needs to put a lot of emphasis on making sure that Lucamino can stay alive, and that just means now that healing isn't going towards the front line. They've stabilized for now on the defense as Timeless still has good control.
Why did Ash sound so fucking loud, bro?
Battle of the Tracers at the bottom, and I'm gonna be watching them like a hawk this time.
Yeah, making sure Sugar Free's turn this time to stay on the payload. It looks like though for SSG you're trying to coordinate some type of dive here where maybe you're following up one of these bios there that go to the high ground, because Sugar Free's kind of like working all the way around the outside. He needs to use a bio there, does CJ, just to keep himself alive. And now you can have Kellen start working here towards the high
Okay.
ground. Some people back, and that's a huge pick. Chopper needs to come alive.
Oh.
We talked about how Seeker was doing such a great job on the defensive side of things.
Fantasy things are too much.
Controlling the high ground. Now it's Chopper's turn.
And Chopper is going to be 93%.
Wait, what is happening to my chat?
So another way that you can
What? Bro, what are y'all doing? Yo, stop, man. What are y'all doing, man?
When you still have that nano, hasn't been invested yet, Riker's gonna have the primal rage. So Timeless do have a lot of tools to actually keep this high ground control and this defense up. Rocket is also fighting to get this pulse.
Wait, Nano Winston comes out from Kellen?
CJ up first, that's going to
Nice, Lucamino dead. Kellen going for more. Get hungry, get hungry. Oh.
And that's a huge pick, being able to get rid of Lucamino, right? Working his way over towards a rally. Riker getting extremely and dangerously low. Has to back up.
I thought he was going primal, bro. I thought he was going primal, bro. Bro, I thought he was going primal.
Timeless does hold on to a decent amount of stuff there. So Kellen did actually not able to get the primal rage off. Potentially would have used it there towards the end. As now we're below 2 minutes here, Rose. Pretty good here for Timeless. Looking to potentially force a 5th game.
Yeah, super good. Spacestation right now are trying to use
Oh.
these ults to get out of.
I mean, they're trading good, though.
Seeker throws in the bob, but Rocket is able to snipe him out
yes.
with his Tracer, and it forces Bliss to keep this
Yes.
push alive with this rally, and it's good enough that is going to allow Spacestation.
Wow, Timeless used everything and they get nothing. Thoughts?
With these spawns that are
I mean, Spacestation also used everything. I don't think they have a recontest.
Don't see a recontest here.
I don't see one either.
Contest everything used there for
Game over. Game over. Get out my lobby.
Having a rally.
Smelling things is up.
You just don't have a lot of space to work with, right? You see that golden box of victory already
Game.
right around the corner here, not even fully around the corner. It's really going to be about, can Timeless control this high ground? That's what Space Station Gaming was so good on their defensive side of things, protecting Secret, controlling this high ground. Can they do it as well here for Timeless? Timeless trying to force a fifth map. SSG trying to secure that #1 spot.
The rally comes out from Lucamino.
Don't tell me they're gonna C9 again.
Tested, but they gotta watch out for the payload underneath, and you can't just leave Rocket alone to try to contest this payload because one Tracer just isn't going to be enough.
Oh my,
CJ getting ready to go for another engage. The bio is good.
Seeker.
Just the nano onto Kellen, and that high ground is now there.
Game. Get out my lobby. Get out my lobby.
They're hit with that bio grenade from the low ground to the high ground. As soon as that happens, they give the nano over to Kellen. It is GG as SSG.
That shit wasn't even hard, bro. That shit was just too fucking easy.